Okay, so let's talk about Kraven the Hunter, because wow, where do I even begin with this one? If you're expecting a deeply philosophical, award-winning superhero flick, Kraven might just be the punch in the face you didn't see coming. From the opening scene where young Sergei Kravinoff, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, gets dragged on a safari from hell by his father, Nikolai, Russell Crowe. You know you're in for something wild, and when I say wild, I mean the kind of movie that makes you question if you should have brought a drink to the theater, because this movie could have used a little liquid courage. The father-son dynamic here? Oh, it's dysfunctional to the point of dark comedy. Nikolai is like the worst dad in history, forcing his son to hunt animals for sport while lecturing him about survival of the fittest. Seriously, it's like someone wrote this character after a couple too many shots of tequila. Fast forward, Sergei grows up to become Kraven the Hunter, and I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good at it. Except he's not hunting animals anymore. He's hunting poachers and criminals. Imagine Batman with an anger management problem, and you're halfway there. His mission? Take down his dad while grappling with his own brutal instincts. And no, it's not as dramatic as it sounds. Okay, but let's address the elephant in the room. Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven. Is he the best choice? No, but hear me out. He's not terrible. He brings the action, for sure. Whether he's running barefoot across London rooftops or wrestling a bear with his bare hands. And let's be honest, that's pretty awesome. But when it comes to the emotional stuff, well, let's just say it's a bit much. And the British accent. Yeah, it's like someone took a shot at doing an accent for the first time and thought, close enough. Now, let's talk about London being the movie's backdrop. Honestly, I loved it. Watching Kraven prowl the streets of London like an apex predator gives the whole thing a grungy, gritty vibe. The action scenes here, especially the one involving Tower Bridge, are ridiculously fun. I'm honestly just wondering how I missed seeing a lion chase through Trafalgar Square. Did they film this at 3 a.m. or am I just that oblivious? Russell Crowe as Nikolai, pure gold. He's so over the top menacing, it's like he devours the scenery for breakfast. Seriously, I thought he might chew the set apart. His portrayal of toxic masculinity and daddy issues is wild. And then there's the animals. Lions, wolves, even a bear. CGI? Well, it's a little dodgy, but who's paying attention when Kraven suplexes a rhino? Let's just say it's less realistic graphics and more hold my drink while I laugh at this absurdity. Now, onto the action. This movie doesn't hold back. Blood? Check. Bone-crunching fights? Absolutely. One scene even has Kraven biting off a man's nose, and I'm like, did that really just happen? And it does. Because why not? There's a certain rawness to the fight choreography that makes everything feel visceral, and that's what this movie does best. Thematically, the film tries to tackle some heavy issues. Family, revenge, humanity's impact on the environment, but let's be real, it keeps getting distracted by more epic action scenes. It's like the movie's trying to say something deep, but it keeps getting sidetracked by Kraven doing something completely bonkers. And let's talk humor, because this movie is unintentionally hilarious. One scene with Kraven dodging a stampede of CGI elephants had me wondering if the filmmakers were just in on the joke and messing with us. Kraven's brooding monologues about becoming the ultimate predator. So serious, it's almost a parody of itself, but that's part of the charm, right? Now, let's not forget the future of Kraven. Marvel clearly wants to build him up in the cinematic universe. And if you stick around for the post-credits scene, you'll see that they're setting him up for bigger things. I won't spoil it, but let's just say it involves a familiar face and a tease that'll leave fans buzzing. So final thoughts? Kraven the Hunter is a bloody, chaotic, and at times ridiculous ride. Aaron Taylor Johnson isn't perfect, but he's committed. Russell Crowe steals every scene. The action is out of this world. Sure, the pacing stumbles, the script's a bit messy, and the tone wavers. But hey, sometimes you just want to see a guy fight a bear and bite off a nose. Would I watch it again? Yeah, but only after a couple of drinks. But if you're not a comic book fanatic, then Kraven's got you covered. I would give this 7 out of 10 stars. Thanks for tuning in to this review. If you enjoyed the chaos and can't get enough of anti-hero madness, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss the next review. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Did you love it, or was it a train wreck of awesome? Let me know. Until next time, keep your popcorn buttery, your drinks strong, and your expectations realistic. Cheers.